So now the soul.
The soul is breathed to a person after the period of 120 days, and the soul is from the command of Allah. What do I mean by the soul is from the command of Allah? Or to say, what does Allah mean by saying the soul is from the command of Allah? Meaning, if Allah Almighty commands the soul to enter into your body, it enters. If Allah Almighty commands the soul to get out of your body or to be taken out of your body, if Allah Almighty commands the soul to come back to your body, it comes back. So, in short, the soul is not a physical creation, but is the creation of Allah that is guided under the control of Allah Almighty.
So as such, the soul is the divine creature of Allah Almighty. Only Allah Almighty knows its true nature, how it was created and how it functions.
So, and it belongs to a person after 120 days in the womb. How long does the command of Allah take to be fulfilled? Allah Almighty said it already in Surah Al-Qamar, chapter number 54, verse number 50, that وَمَا أَمْرُنَا إِلَّا وَاحِدَةٌ كَلَمْحٍ بِالْبَصَرِ. Allah Almighty said, and our command is but one, كَلَمْحٍ بِالْبَصَرِ, like the twinkling of an eye, as fast as the blink of an eye. When Allah Almighty commands something to happen, it just happens as fast as the blink of an eye,
without waiting for Allah to command again.
Be reminded, unlike us, after the commandment has come to us, we have to wait for someone to command us again, to tell us that Allah Almighty says so things, not to do this, not to do that. We wait for another sheikh to say it. We keep waiting. Someone might take more than 1 year to fulfill that commandment. Allah Almighty said that His commandment is but one. As soon as you command anything to happen, kun fayakun, it just happened
without wasting much of time,
just as fast as the blink of an eye. We get it, right? So as such, the soul is belong to us after the period of 120 days, taken partially at sleep, fully at death, and it will be returned fully on the day of resurrection. Yes, some people may ask, what about the grave? Yes, Allah Almighty returns back our soul in the grave to experience questioning and either comfort or discomfort for believers and for the non-believers. If you did well on earth, you will experience comfort and you will answer your questions well. And if we disbelieve on earth, we did whatsoever we want, and we get into the grave, answering such questions will be too hard for us and we will experience discomfort. We get it. The hadith that mentioned that when we get into our grave, we will experience questioning. This is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, hadith 6312, and Sahih Muslim, hadith 2711. Then, how do we know that the soul was taken at sleep and was taken during the day? Allah Almighty stated in Surah Az-Zumar, chapter number 39, verse number 42. It was mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, hadith 1338, in Sahih Muslim, hadith 2870. Allah يتوفى الأنفس حين موتها والتي لم تمت في منامها فيمسك التي قضى عليها الموت ويرسل الأخرى إلى أجل مسمى إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. Allah Almighty said that Allah takes the soul at the time of their death, and for those who do not die during their sleep, فَيُمْسِكُ الَّتِي قَضَى عَلَيْهَا الْمَوْتِ, then He will keep the soul, He will keep the ones that Allah Almighty decreed death upon them, وَيُرْسِلُ الْأُخْرَى إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُسَمَّى, and He will release the others to a specified time, to an appointed time. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Indeed, in that there is a sign for those who reflect, for those who ponder. Sleeping is a minor death, right? Sleeping is a minor death. This is why when we fall asleep and wake up, we are to say, Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'da ma amatana wa ilayhi nushur. All praise are for Allah, who gave us life after having causing us to die, which is a minor death, right? After having causing us to die, and to him is the resurrection. So the soul is not part of Allah. The soul of Prophet Isa alayhi salam is not the soul of Allah, is a soul from Allah, is a soul created by Allah Almighty and is guided under Allah's control. When Allah commands it, it do whatever Allah wills to do. When Allah commands it, it follow Allah's commandment. That is all.